13. How are y'all feeling? Yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video, but I mean, just saying like push through and like always endure to the end, because like this, I mean, this earthly realm or whatever like that. I mean, it need to be mastered, and it need to be like, as far as like, I mean, put it within in order to upgrade it, because like because like the way in is all the way out is the way in, because you have to clean up your internal self first, your fleshly self first, in order to clean up your spirit. Because like when you clean up your body, that's when like you start, after all them parasites dismember or like exit your vessel, you get clearer thoughts, because you cleaned your four brains. You cleaned your cerebellum, your cerebrum, like your gut and your heart. Them is your four brains that you need to get cleansed, so you can be aligned with the Most High, then always be grounded and planting your feet every day within nature, you know. And most people don't, not reflecting that, and that's the reason why like they still flip flopping, or like not new creative thoughts coming to them, because like you have to be grounded, you have to be fixated on this path. Then like you cannot leave like the physical realm or whatever like that if you haven't mastered it, you know. And if you haven't mastered it, that's the reason why like you want to exit it. I always want to exit the physical realm through the spiritual realm, but you haven't even mastered the physical realm first, like, so you can come back all of like the actual harder tests that you're gonna endure. Because like the earth, like it's compact, it's grounded, it's built like to endure to the end. Just like a car. Like if you fix something like in something, that composed of certain substance that's hard, and that can never be dismember or like unreplenished, because like most people be thinking that, oh, like all of the stuff that's happening on this earth, like, yes, it's a whole lot of stuff that's getting depleted, but like it's always been like regenerated as well. And like the old stuff, or like the old snake skin, like it's getting exited or getting thrown out the planet. That's why like a whole lot of killings and a whole lot of people like that you thought was righteous is dying or whatever like that. And I ain't talking about like as far as like the elders and stuff like that, because like they coming into like the youth, and coming into like coming into the newborns that's getting that's coming on this planet. Because like in our lessons in the Holy Quran, it said like time is man is when time is not, or time is when man was not. So like that mean like man or the physical realm was always here, just like the spiritual realm is always here. Like it have to be balanced in order for it to be like in order for it to grow, grow like up into like its higher stature, its higher energetical fashions. So with that being said, like with you being grounded, and with you being balanced, like from the spiritual, physical, and emotional, and fire, and all your elements, and mastering yourself and mastering your elements. You get to master other things as well, like outside of yourself, because like just like a tree, like it's one base being, but like it's spread out in order to reach different cosmic rays of the universe, in order to pull that in. Pull that in for new information to grow your soul. But like the basis of where you came from, you will not leave that. And that's the reason why like everything like goes back within in order to express the physical manifestation outwardly, to be a child of the Most High. That's the reason why like Christ, or like God, or so-called God, or whatever like that, like manifesting in flesh, to bear witness, to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt, or like that of of what it will feel like to be in the physical form, like in the original archetype of like the original man and woman, in order to feel all of like the barren pains of this physical fleshly realm, in order to rise up even higher, so. But yeah, I just woke up from my quickening, man. Yeah. But but 13 love. Like I ain't want to go that deep, and like wasn't going to really speak like, but like I just was thinking that though. But 13 love, and I love all of y'all, And 13 love to all of the Cuzos, TLC, and all of the righteous Cuzos, because little do you know, it don't matter. It don't matter like who you are or whatever like that. If you walk in the ways of righteous and walking and following the laws of the Torah, the Tanakh, and the commandments of the Most High, and you ask for forgiveness all day and every day, and then you always have your crown and your turban on, like your national hairdress, so you can be yourself 24/7, because you can't falsify this. You can't be Achman Hotep some Bay, like in the private, but at the same time your check stubs is in she like she like in David Park, without the Bay or without the title of nobility at the end, that sense of distinct identity for you in order to maneuver within the fiction and out the fiction as a original royal Muslim. But most people don't want that, because like they ain't lining up with God. They still like want to be like unbalanced, like with like how to actually move like in this world. They want to be too like on the airy tip or like that. On the airy tip and all spiritual on this side, like in reading divine laws. Divine laws and this customs and good nature and stuff like that. And being like and meditating, but at the same time like on a physical level, on like your physical law and on your political law and what's going on around you that's actually damaging you and actually that's killing you on earth. 24/7 by you not knowing like the actual political laws and actual spiritual or supreme laws of the land that actually manifested from divine laws that you do not know because your ignorance of it, and it's killing you because you is not like in an actual living actual classification within law or status or standing, because you haven't authentic you have somebody else claiming your own name and making you trustees over it, which you only can be the grantor and the beneficiaries over your estate. But but nobody haven't told you like to what to do in the proper steps and the proper procedures in order to get that popping for you. But you have to be like one within your own self first in order for you to get granted to you, because you have to line up from the physical and the spiritual, because it's a national and divine movement, or it's a divine and national movement. It's a spiritual movement, religion, spiritual like the customs, knowing about yourself, Allah, arm, leg, arm, head, like mastering yourself. But it's an actual national movement, like in a national public forum, like that you can actually be yourself in the physical, or actually be yourself in the public, anywhere that you go, in the government, and without it. So, and still be immune from everything, because you from a child of the Most High. But most people don't want that, because they want one piece of the pie, but they don't want to do go through the whole steps in order to get sanctified and holy within their own temple. They want to get like money from the so-called IRS and they bank bonds, well, like that, but they don't want to get clean. They ain't strong enough to get clean and stop eating meats completely. Like, come on now. You're going to always be a slave, because you're still eating like a slave. You're still eating like, somebody that's a Goyim or a Gentile or a heathen, because we was never supposed to eat catfish. But like in the so-called black neighborhoods, they push catfish on us. Why is that? All that in mass. Shellfish, lobsters, red lobsters everywhere. Why is that? Because they want you to go against the Most High. But like it's there for a reason, in order to test the Most High children to see like who is the stronger ones to come out of her. And only the stronger ones going to be the ones that's going to be going to get to see, the king, the forever after. And all of the other ones that go against the Most High laws and don't have a pure heart and ain't coming into the family and coming into the League of Nations and coming into their nationality and their birthrights, they're going to be exiled and they're going to be in on FEMA camps. But 13, I ain't even want to make it that long. But 13 love, I love y'all. I love all of y'all. And yeah, stay strong, stay grounded. Always, man. And like yeah, and like for further inquiries like about like the process and stuff like that, or like what I'm talking about, like you can hit me up at righteousexpansiontrust at gmail.com, or like righteousexpansion.com, Then like you could check out like my new mixtape album CD that's coming out like 2020 mixtape, Deluxe Edition. So like I'm hoping to have like some like my other cousins on it too, you know. So if you if other cousins hear me well like that, that's that's musically inclined, hit me up if you want to be on a on a track with me or whatever like that, and I'm reaching out. Like, and if you have something like as far as like a music that you wanna extend, and I could complete it, and you have like a house on or whatever like that, and you need somebody to be on it, like yeah, just reach out to me as well, because like I'm working on this development as well, like this and with my crowd. Then like I have like my alkaline breads as well too. Um, so so everything is going good. Everything is going good, man. 13 love to all of the TLCs and all of like the righteous cousins of TLC. And like I normally like don't record like like in nature and whatever like that, but like I wanted to actually get get the actual info. Like, and the only reason like you see like me personally, like the ancestors don't even want me to speak right now. That's why I'm fit to get out, because like information coming into me and I'm actually like fit to doze off, or fit to go into to the spirit. So 13 love, 13 love. I love all of y'all.